Right now, we're kinda in a weird spot, especially when it comes to buying games. Digital is incredibly convenient if you have the internet for it, but the harsh reality is, unless you're buying from a platform like GOG, you don't own it. You're just renting a license. And do you remember when digital was supposed to be a cheaper alternative? I remember the first part of the Tomb Raider Survival Trilogy dropping on PC for about $50, when it was $60 for the console version. Now, everybody charges the exact same premium price except for indies. And indies benefit massively from the digital-only storefront. It's cheaper for them to self-publish. They don't have to worry about disc, packaging, or even the little marketing materials that go with it. And because of that, we now have incredible games, some of them even made by a single person, that are huge successes. That would not be possible without the digital market. But it doesn't change the fact that the big issue is ownership. We are paying money for a good, yet we don't own the game. And don't tell me Steam is the answer. The whole DRM argument is kind of funny to me because Steam is DRM. Publishers even add extra DRM on top of your Steam DRM. It's DRMception. It's stupid that people make the argument that Steam is this flawless, incredible platform when they're just another DRM service. And they don't let you own your games, which is the biggest issue. So why not just go physical? Well, physical media is bringing its own headaches now. Sometimes you go to buy a disc and the game isn't even on it. It's just a download key or just a partial install file. It's extremely annoying. Plus, if you're trying to hunt down an older game, good luck finding a good copy without paying an arm and a leg, or one that just isn't damaged. And if you're like me and you want to buy a new copy, that's almost impossible for some of the older titles. And then you have the argument that physical games will degrade over time. Yeah, they will. But that will take a long time to happen. And chances are by then the game will have been remastered about 15 times. So, there's that. And we're already seeing a push for more digital-only consoles, which is kind of a bad situation all around. Most people still have garbage internet. For example, up until a few years ago, I didn't even have the ability to download or play games online. I was stuck on satellite internet, and before that, dial-up. Now I have great internet, which is a rarity, but it hasn't got that much better for most people. Some people still have bandwidth limits and data caps, which makes these games that are 150 gigs that are shorter than PS2 titles an impossible thing to download. There's no reason for games to be that big, especially when you have 360 games that look just as good when they're upscaled to 4K. The whole situation makes me concerned about the future. In the PC space, in general, companies are pushing us towards a future where we absolutely own nothing. Photoshop, video editors, Microsoft Office, they're all subscriptions now. I do want to give a massive shout out to Affinity Photo 2 though for actually letting me buy a product and keep it without some stupid subscription service. And when it comes to games, I worry about where services like Game Pass and PS Plus become the only way for you to play. What if they strip our ability to buy games outright? It could happen. Let's say corporate greed is so bad that if laws are ever passed that a consumer legally owns a digital product once purchased, they might be like, well, we won't let them pay for it. We'll just force them into a service. Would Sony or Microsoft actually go this route? Honestly, the answer is up in the air right now. Microsoft can't sell anything at this point, so who knows what they're up to. And I don't see Nintendo going full digital either, but they have made physical ownership problematic with the Switch 2. And it's not good either. Right now, one of the best things that I could think of that would happen for ownership is for companies to start supporting GOG more. Even though it is digital, you own the product once you buy it from them. Capcom has started putting a lot of their older content on the storefront, and a lot of indie studios support them. But we need more, and we don't really get that many day one releases on GOG. But we need places like Steam to adopt this as well. Maybe just have it listed the way they do for DRM, that when a game is purchased, it actually says owned by the buyer. All in all, I still prefer physical over digital when available, but it's not always an option. And that kind of sucks right now. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Digital or physical? And if digital, what can we do to protect our ownership of it? Thanks for watching. Would you kindly leave a like and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.